Hello. My name is Kendrick, founder and CEO of Market Prompt Marketing Services here, and I'm going to be showing you a live landing page example today. But before we look at the landing page, what makes a landing page? So, if you've ran some type of ads or you own a business, you know that when you're making ads or creating posts, that's your awareness. But you have to drive them somewhere, whether it's your landing page or your website or your store. So, landing page rules. You have to grasp the prospect with the headline. That's the first piece of text that they read that is explaining your business. You also have to have a CRM so that they are able to sign up without having to call. This is 2026. We are not calling anymore. People are leaving their information because people most likely don't want to be bothered, or they don't want to go out their way trying to bother somebody else, trying to see if their lawn is done, because people are lazy and we put off stuff a lot. You also want to have informal elements. Basically, elements that support your services. I'm going to basically show you examples of that as well. We're going to show examples of reputation management, basically managing your stars and your reviews to show off your services, improve authenticity within your services and your business. And then also, whenever you're copywriting and explaining your services, you want to talk to the prospect and use elements like you or your when speaking to them so that they feel like it's driven towards them. We want to make the services about them. And so a landing page is just like the flyer. Flyers get to their door or through their mailbox, whether you're mailing it to them or giving them out by hand, door to door. Landing pages explain all of your services, explains your business. It's basically a small landing page. Now, we know not to make ads like flyers, but we can make landing pages like flyers. And I'll show you exactly how to do that. And so proper pages have less elements on it. A website has a lot of elements because it's driving all of the services, right? All of your services. It's good if you have PPC or local service ads. If people are searching for you and trying to solve their issues, of course, because they're already aware of it. And so they're going to convert automatically through your website because they're trying to actively search and find a solution for the issue now. But when we're making posts or ads, we're usually driving their attention from something. So we want to make simple landing pages so that they're aware and can navigate easily to find if your services solve their issue, which they do. That's why they clicked. And we want to basically make them convert as much as possible. And so there's different platforms. Us as an agency, we use Go High Level because it works best for home service businesses. But you can also use different platforms based off of your company goals like HubSpot, Wix, or Squarespace. But just know you should do your research on these platforms to see if their CRMs or certain elements that they have follows up with what you want out of your business. And so these are some followable elements. You want to automate them Google Business Profile reviews to make sure that you prove authenticity within your services and to say that you've already completed jobs in the past and this is nothing new. And so they won't feel out of the ordinary buying into your services when other people have done it in the past. You have your CRM. This is an example of a CRM, right? You have a form that they can fill out quick on the page, not a separate page for the form. It's on the page and they can fill it out and you get their booking. Simple. And so here we have another supportive element example. Why that company, right? And then they go into what we offer, supportive element, right? A cleaner environment, and then the supportive text under it, right? Reliable repairs every time. That's a claim they're making, supportive text under it, right? Why people trust, supportive text under it. These are all supportive elements that basically prove your services is elite. Here we have a flooring business. They have different galleries of the flooring that they offer, or basically proof that they did past jobs, and they're showing with the gallery the jobs that they did in the past, on top of the fact these are all of the options that they give out. And so here as well, why choose us? And then they go into different labels that they honor within their company, and then it has that supportive text under it, that copy. And you want to talk to you or you want to talk to the prospect when you're putting that supportive copy. And so now you're a professional, you know what elements to look out for. So let's take a look at a live landing page. So now that we're on a live landing page, I'm going to break down everything. We have the CRM on our right here with some text that informs them of the free inspections and the free requests, right? So that they take action and have a higher chance of signing into that CRM, right? Small changes. And so we have the brand name here where the headline would be. You could put the brand name or you could put your headline there, either or. And so your headline would be just like the supportive elements where you're making that claim, and then you have that supportive text that supports that claim and furthermore pushes that idea. And so you could put that claim here and have that supportive text, or you could have your brand and support your brand, right? And so that's how you do the copy. And so we're going to go into the supportive elements. So who are you? And so you make a who are you, right? That's the supportive element. We have the claim, and then we have the supportive copy. And then you might get into some small notes of certain things, right? Just so you don't have to write a whole paragraph, because we don't want to burn their whole eye out trying to make them read the Bible back and front. No, we don't need all those words. We just need enough to convince them, or furthermore push our ideas into their brain so they feel comfortable with buying into our services. Here, we have another supportive element, right? Different things that you might note, or different things that your business takes very seriously, right? Supportive elements that furthermore pushes your business and proves that you take whatever you serve seriously. And so another supportive element, service areas, right? Are they able to come here and actually service my home, right? So another supportive element that makes them feel comfortable into buying. Another supportive element, right? That reputation management. That's a big supportive element. And that's why I put it by itself, because this alone can get people to buy by a large margin. Because when they see other people buying into your services, they're going to buy into it because what other people have done it before, because what you've done it before. And so now they know that if you've done it before, there's a less likely chance that you are going to fail or underdeliver. So then on top of that, we also have it automated for all of our clients. And so if it's 3 or lower, they will usually get redirected, or more so asked for feedback. And so they're able to fill out a prompt, which furthermore allows you to better your services. But if it's 4 or higher, now you have 4 and 5 stars, because they're going to be directed to your Google Business Profile so that they can leave those reviews. So the people with 4 and 5 star intent are able to leave reviews, and people with bad star reviews is able to leave reviews that are going to furthermore allow you to cultivate your services to be better. And so under there, we have another supportive element, what you offer. And so now you can furthermore make that claim, and then you can either put you don't have to put supportive text under every claim. You can more so just put images if you have that, right? So what you offer, furthermore text, another call to action button, and then you have what you're offering, right? And then you can put supportive claims under what you offer, because they're going to come to here trying to look for a specific service. And so when they find that you offer that specific service and you have that supportive copy under there where you're talking to them, they're going to feel as if this whole ad and this whole incident of clicking onto your page is for them, because you're talking to them on the page, you're talking to them on the ad, and you're explaining their exact situation and their exact pains. It's almost like you know them. So another supportive element, right? The grass might be green, but it still needs mowing, right? A reminder, hey, you're still not going to want to cut your grass even though your grass looks amazing, because it's going to grow, right? Reality check, another supportive element. And there's different approaches with these elements. These are more so interactions between the business and the prospects and enlightening ideas, right? Just building the back end onto your business and glazing your company. You want to set your company up to be in the spotlight. Why choose us? And then again, claim, supportive claim text, and then you can get into the little small elements, right? And then you can also put claim text under that as well, right? Anytime you make a claim, or anytime you make a headline, or anytime you want to talk to them, you can also furthermore push that idea, right? It's like comparing something, right? When we compare something, we say X, Y, and Z, and then we also use a metaphor after that to further push the idea. And that's exactly what we're doing here with the copy. And then another supporting element, which is very simple, a gallery where you just upload the images. Furthermore, pushing your work, facts and questions. Furthermore, pushing your work and your knowledge within the niche. Boom. As simple as that. And even at the bottom, we have an option to leave the review. An amazing landing page, by all means. Again, we are MarketProp, a remote marketing agency helping home servicing businesses scale. If you're a home service business and you're looking to scale, check us out in the description below. Go on our website, book a call. I or another representative will be there to help you. My name's Kendrick, founder and CEO of MarketProp Remote Marketing Services, and I'm out. You have a good one.